we're going to get there today. That's the plan anyway. Just need some favorable matchups, and we're going to see how far we can get. Okay, only 2 land in the starting hand, but we do have an Elves, and Overgrown Tomb could get us where we're going. So we're going to be fine here, I think. We're going to see what the opponent is playing before we make too hasty a judgment on that, but I think we should be okay. Okay. Oof! Shocking, the Elves. Okay, preventing me from getting too far there. We're going to have this one enter tapped. We're actually just going to bring in more Elves. Every time the opponent shocks the Elves, if it's not shocking me, I'm in good shape. You gonna kill the Elves again? Now, I actually would have liked having access to that mana, but I'm not too concerned because they just wasted a whole bunch of spells killing my Elves. Alright, now, if I get another source of mana, we can play in the Ranger, which is definitely optimal. They're probably going to Lava Coil the Walker, Lightning Striking this. That's fine too. We're essentially just causing them to spend all their spells, which they would prefer to spend on my face, on my creatures. So that's perfectly fine. I am going to find back something, though. I think I'm going to get back the Walker and the Elves before I spend my Jade Light Ranger. If I could have my opponent just boop, 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 blast down all of my creatures, that's perfectly fine by me. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. Yep, Lightning Strike again. Alright, soon they will be out of spells, and soon we will be in good shape. Vishino Pyromancer. We can take care of that pretty easily, but we won't even need to use this cast down. Instead, I'm going to, well, I'm going to play the Seeker Squire because I want a dude on the field. I would really like a land as well, please and thank you. It's a swamp. I'm okay with that. Trouble is, you really need land, and this deck really can't function at 2. Can function okay at 3. 4 is really where you want to be. 5 and 6 are fantastic because then you get access to the Doom Whisperer and the Carnage Tyrant, but oh sure, I'll trade you. But you really need that 4th land before anything gets too exciting. Oh look, it's a Vishino Pyromancer. I think the opponent has already run out of too much steam. I think they've already spent too many cards trying to kill me, kill my creatures. Which they had to do, to be fair, but I'm going to find back my Wild Growth Walker and Seeker Squire. And I'm going to not play anything. I'm going to wait for my opponent to play a creature. Probably going to cast it down. Following turn, Wild Growth Walker into Seeker Squire unless I draw land. Yeah. I still have a Vraska's Contempt if they happen to play anything big. In my experience, though, this particular red deck doesn't play anything big. So there's not really a whole lot of point saving it for something which ain't going to come. So we're going to bring in the Wild Growth Walker, and just so it has a bit more defense, we're going to bring in the Seeker Squire. They could Lightning Bolt it this turn anyway. They knew it was on top. Or they knew I had it in my hand because they brought it back. Yeah, that's okay. I was hoping to gain some life there. They kind of had to do that. Land, please. Thank you. Next turn, Viv. We're not in a bad spot. Whereas the opponent is essentially played out almost. We've still got a Planeswalker. We've got some exciting things in our hand. The opponent should be basically played out at this point. Experimental Frenzy kind of helps things. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna destroy. Well, should I?
Let's see if you're worthy.
I think I need. I don't understand Experimental Frenzy, and I want to. It's a critical portion of my opponent's deck. I probably should destroy it. Because then they only have access to what they have in their hand.
Feel the wrath of Scala.
Of course, now Viv's in shock range. I don't know if that was a good play. It kind of just sets them back 4 mana. Yep, shock range. But they don't get to plow stuff off the top of their deck, so that was probably a good choice. I'm going to pay the 2 life here, and we're going to bring in the Midnight Reaper and the Great Light Ranger. And that's swinging through. Another Midnight Reaper. Now, Midnight Reaper's a bit dangerous for me against a red deck because it essentially drives me closer to my opponent's goal rather than mine. Opponent's going to have to do something, but they don't... Okay, so Experimental Frenzy is a lot better card advantage than I initially imagined, because now they're not doing all the things that they would be doing had I not killed the Experimental Frenzy. Okay. 2 Lava Coils means I got no advantage from that. Yeah, killing the Experimental Frenzy won me the game here. Okay, I'm in good shape. 2 Vraska's Contempts in case they play anything exciting. I would like to get another creature on the field. Good shape does not mean I've won. Not even close. Runaway Steamkin, sure. Alright, now I'm up to 12. Play this, swing in for 4. It's slow, but we might get there. Opponent really needs to draw them cards from the risk factor. Ooh, Experimental Frenzy. Alrighty. Out of mana this turn, though, but they can look at the top card of the library whenever they want. Fanatical Firebrand, I don't really care about that. Yeah, Experimental Frenzy is much more dangerous than I initially thought. Glad I killed it the first time. Right, let's bring this in. They might be able to cast something off the top of their library. Okay, I really need to draw into some fuel for the Wild Growth Walker because I really need to gain some life here. I think I would actually prefer a Jade Light Ranger to a Carnage Tyrant. Another Experimental Frenzy? They have to cast it because it was on top. Sure. I mean, it's a pretty big downside because they can't actually play things from their hand. So they're limited to whatever is right on top. Runaway Steamkin, we blast that one away. I gained 2 more life, thankfully. That might yield scoops by itself. Alright, I gotta draw something good though. That's not very good. Alright, we're gonna have the opponent think that I have something good there. Opponent's gonna have to block. They're tapped out. We'll see where this goes. That was rough. We're gonna get there. Okay. This is not optimal starting mana. And I go first. We're gonna want at least another black mana and another green mana. I have the walker and I have the branch walker, so we can dig a little bit for land. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna see how far we can get. Enters tapped is fine. Ooh, mono blue. Alright, definitely have some counter spell action. So we're going to want to get the good stuff on the board before we get to the counter spell action. Counter spell? Essence scatter. Haha. Solves that problem. Alright. I would like another land so I can start getting into the good stuff. Jin? Nope. Curious Obsession. Alright. We're going to want to probably contempt the Storm Tamer. Can't do that right now. Bummer. I'm going to swing in. I can't block flyers anyway. Sure. Okay, they're hitting kind of fast. I don't think we're in too much danger just yet. We drew the mana that we needed. There's a Tempest Jin. I'm going to need to get rid of the Storm Tamer first. If I could draw a couple land, I might be able to wait it out. Yeah. I'll do Vraska Golgari Queen here. And going to kill the Siren Storm Tamer. Okay. No attacks, I can't block anything, but next turn I guess I Vraska's Contempt the Jin. They're gonna kill Vraska here. I'm way behind where I would like to be. They're moving kind of fast for me here. Not really where I want to be right now, but alright, here's the Overgrown Tomb. That can come into play tapped, it's fine. I'm going to Vraska's Contempt the Jin because I have to do that. Brings me up to 8 life. If I draw another land, I can Finality here, which is probably going to save my bacon. Merfolk Trickster. Okay. Swinging in for 5. Really dangerous here. I need that other land so I can play Finality. I didn't get it. I can draw life, or gain life here. Which is definitely going to help. Viv's on top. Alright, we're going to bring in the Midnight Reaper. I can't really block anything anyway. I can block the Merfolk Trickster, but nothing else exciting, really. Okay. I have access to Finality, so I'm going to use it. Finality here. Countered. Is that me done? Do I lose? No, I don't think I lose just yet. They're opting, they're digging for something because they can't kill me this turn. If they swing all in, I can kill them next turn. Okay, they wanted that card, that's why they put it on top. Okay, that's probably a Merfolk Trickster. I'm gonna bring in Viv. Countering Viv. Paying 2. Have to play this very carefully here. We're gonna destroy that creature.
Get that out of here.
We're going to swing in for 2. If I swing in all 3, they have to block something. Yeah, I swing in all 3 here. Draw me a card. Now that puts me one step closer. Now the trouble is, if they can make the Mist-Cloaked Herald even a little bit bigger, I lose. Couldn't do it. Okay. Yo, we did it! Nice! Okay, one more win. Let's make it happen. Oof. That is not a super favorable matchup for me, so I'm very glad that we did that there. That was very close, very tight. Had to play carefully there. Cast down, nothing else doing, and I go first. We're gonna mulligan for more land. That'll do it. We're gonna keep, and we're gonna... oh, I don't like putting that on the bottom. I'm going to put it on the bottom, though. It's only... excuse me, it's really only good in the mirror match. And there's no guarantee I'm playing a mirror match here. Pardon me. Opponent's really thinking hard about that first turn. Do I want to play a land? Do I not want to play a land? These are the questions of our day. Alright, opponent's land behind. We're gonna take advantage of that. I don't see any movement. We might win outright. Not the most exciting way to make it into Diamond, but you know, I'll take it. What are we gonna say? No? Ship it back. Give me a harder opponent. A stronger opponent. An opponent who pays attention when the game starts. To answer the question, no, I won't be saying those things. I'll be saying thank you. May I have another? Oh, the opponent has arrived. Okay, we will have to play this game. That's not too bad. Opponent has arrived. They are a bit behind, though, so not too sure how far they're going to get. So we're going to bring that on top. We're going to swing in. This deck does really need... the opponent's deck does really need to be fast to kind of do anything exciting. So I'm pretty sure they've pretty much thrown this one away already. I'm gonna swing in first before I do anything else. There's the Merfolk Trickster. I just don't want anything to be blocked, is why. Excuse me. Okay. We gotta rely on speed here. Counter, you kind of have to. No. Does mono blue have access to white? I mean, it can lose all ability. Oh, it's tapped. Okay. I'll swing in. I'll trade with you if you want. Does mono blue have access to white? I don't think so. I think they're really on a backwards push here. Wow, pushing it real hard. They have to have that third, okay, there's the Curious Obsession. They have to have that third land to get to the Djinn. They're not going to make it. I really don't think they're going to make it here. Yeah, they didn't make it. Alright, folks, that's us. That's us in Diamond. We did it! Wow, it's so shiny! Diamond Tier 4. Alrighty, I will certainly take it. We're in here. We are really in here. We've made our way to Diamond. Let's go from there.
Raise the high electro.